Hey guys, and today I'm going to be bringing you a quick tutorial on Vectorworks in Photoshop. It's something I quite like doing, and there are a lot of people out there who do it. Just search it. Firstly, we want to grab our pen tool and select whatever colour you may want, and just kind of create some straight lines. I guess it sounds boring, but trust me. And then right click, fill path using our foreground colour, and then delete the path, like that. I was supposed to do that on a new layer, but it doesn't really matter. Create another layer again, I guess, and repeat that. I'm gonna do a small line, and hold shift, and it keeps your arrows, your lines nice and straight. Just again, fill path. Okay. Just delete the path again, and if you duplicate your layer, you can move your stripes up and down or whatever. That looks a bit too Adidas, doesn't it? Delete that. Leave it at 2. Now go ahead and create another layer. Although actually in the middle here, I might fill a different colour. Just for giggles. Whoops, wrong layer. Yeah, know what? Grab our pen tool again, trusty pen tool. Again, hold shift. Get as close to them as you can, it doesn't really matter. Right click, fill path, Control A. Delete the path. Just move that one up a bit. And there you go, that's how you do that. Now create another layer, and grab your circle tool, well that's just what I'm using, and hold shift so you do actually get a circle. And now grab your fill tool, grab a colour you want. I'm choosing purple. Make it bright and vibrant colours, because that's more what Vectorworks are about, to me at least. Just drag your circle into position, and it looks a bit boring at the moment. So firstly choose a drop shadow, and I'm going to change the angle because I just want mine to look a bit different. I'm also going to change the contour a bit more curved, so it just looks better. Change the size a little bit as well, just so it kind of blends in with your background and doesn't look so harsh. You could use a bevel as well. It's hard to get right, but when you do, it does look quite good. Yeah, if you just turn your soften up, then it will make it look a lot better, and it just makes it look a bit 3D, like so. Now, if you want to duplicate your layer, and then press Ctrl T to free transform, and just bring it into the middle a bit, like that. And then if we go on to blending options, and no, scratch that. If we go on to adjustments, hue and saturation, we can change the colour without affecting our things. I want mine preferably to be white in this particular case, so just turn your lightness up. And I want something to go inside it, and I'm going to use the graffiti logo that was used for me, that was created for me by Alien GFX. Yeah, I'll go for the texture of it, like I have on my background. Check that out, that's what I mean by Vectorworks. Yep, I'm just going to size this down and drop it in the middle, like that. Again, I'm going to put a drop shadow on it. Blending options. Drop shadow. I'm going to leave the bevel for this one, but that drop shadow looks good as default. Just bring it down a bit. Yeah. Now on my background, I did some drips coming from it, and I also did kind of lines coming from it as well. The lines are annoying to get, to say the least. It all depends on what you want. you really do need to do it before you add in the effects, and then merge the layers, but I will try my best to get some lines going in right here. It's hard to get your width perfect, so don't worry about that. And again, just say fill path. And as you can see, if we delete our path, we've got some lines coming out there, but that one I don't really want coming out. Just take it and, you know, make it your selection. And say delete. Control D, sorry, hitting the wrong shortcut. And in that case it's left, so we'll just leave it there. And yeah, what you can do to make it look a bit better is just to choose that and then make that your selection and delete, so you've got so you're not having such a plain line. Again, I'll add another one, but I'll make it so that this one's going out the other side. And again, fill your path. Delete the path. Yeah. Vectorworks is pretty simple, it's just messing about with what you want. I also added some drips. What I'll do for that is I'll create a new layer. And I will drop it behind this one, I think. No, we'll put it above. Stick with this colour. First thing you're going to want to do is just grab a brush, whatever width you may want. Like that. I'll choose 5, that's usually quite a good place to start. Go back, grab my purple. Just use my colour picker right here. Okay. Actually, we'll do it on this layer. Just for the purposes of making it easy. Just grab it down, like so. Make a couple, maybe have one coming off there. And maybe one coming off here, and one coming off here. And then, to make it look more like an actual drip, grab your sphere tool. Or your elliptical marquee tool. Make an oval. Grab your fill, just fill it. And just drag it into place using the I'll press Ctrl D and it looks more like a drip. Zoom in, because it will make it a lot easier. Again, grab it, try and get it somewhere near. Fill. Make sure you're filling the whole thing. Ctrl D, and there you go, you've got a easy way to make a drip look real. If you just carry on doing that with all of them, I'm kind of pushed for time. Yeah, and what brushes could you use, or what other things can you add? I quite like adding a paper texture to the background, or yeah. Let's just place that a sec so I can actually move it to where I want it to be. Okay. Press Ctrl T, and I want to rotate it round so it's sideways. And just bring it along. Like so. Vectorworks I actually do enjoy doing, and I'm gonna do my next speed art for it. Probably. Just not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Now if we change overlay, see that not much has happened, but if we choose a colour for our paper, let's go into image, adjustments, hue and saturation, and colorize. Of course, there's not much will happen. Turn your saturation up. I'll stick with a theme of purple. Make it darker because that's a bit too pink, I think. Okay, and now I'll say overlay. It's not going to affect the white, but it does kind of have more of an effect on there. If you do want it to affect your white, give it a kind of a tinge of colour, and you see already that it's done it. I want the background to be darker than that. And then if we just go and take the hue and saturation off that, because it is a little harsh right now, turn the saturation down, and maybe turn the darkness down, and also just change the opacity a bit to mess around with it. Yeah, you'll see that it does kind of make it look a bit better. Maybe a different colour would be nice for the background. I mean, you could go lighter, so it's just kind of hinting at it. You could change your colours completely blue, or actually I think red would work quite well with the colour scheme I've got going on right now. Yeah, make it darker, blue as well, let's try that. You always want to use fairly bright and vibrant colours. Blue really looks better. It really does. You always want to use fairly bright colours because it's supposed to look cartoony, it's not supposed to look real. Another thing you can do, which a guy who I've subscribed to who is very, very good at Vectorworks is Infamous Arts, I'll link him in the description, and he chooses images to vectorize, which I might try doing at some point in a speed art. But it does look absolutely amazing. His latest one, which I'll choose that to link you with his, he vectorizes a tiger, and it just looks fantastic. And if he doesn't win that contest, or at least get honourable mention, I said in the comments, I will eat my sock. Yep, and yeah, is how good it is. Go check him out, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope this showed you some advice on vectors.